Hello everybody and welcome back to Box Nation. So I played around off camera to get used to the game and I think I understood a couple of things now better. So what's going on? We can do more than I thought. We can actually, I don't know if I mentioned that last episode, but we can actually equip more skills to a soldier. So let's test it for a moment. Now, before I can show that, we need to mine. So interestingly enough, in the episode I recorded off screen, I ran out of resources and completely ran out of resources and had no way to replenish them. And that was interesting. I was not aware that can even happen. So you can run out of resources. You should be a bit more careful. So resources are very, very scarce, I think, or can be very scarce. So it's important to be very resourceful, basically. Okay, so what are we gonna do different this time? We will mine and we will create an area around our base so that our units can actually move around. And let's test it out. So now we have some sort of base and we can even build more blocks. Now let's create some miners. And I'm not sure, but I think that the miners are actually able to attack dungeon hearts. I think they can, but I'm not absolutely sure about that. So yeah, let's see what we can do now. We need to be fast because the resources, they're disappearing, and if they're gone, they're gone. And that's it. Now we have 19 boxiums. I have no idea how we even got so many blocks last time. I remember we had like 400 boxiums. I have no idea how to do that. That's crazy. Maybe if you... I actually think I understand it now. If you defeat a dungeon heart, you actually gain all the blocks that it had. I think that is the reason. So the game encourages you to defeat other civilizations. And maybe defeating other civilizations is actually the way to go. This is how you actually progress. The real way. Okay, let's try to mine as much boxium as humanly possible for the time being. I really would like to create some sort of, I don't know, a stable base of operations, if that makes sense. Now, let me do something for a moment. I should really count the time I'm recording, otherwise this episodes will take 40 minutes or something without me noticing. So, okay, yeah, where did we left off? We should deal with that thing over there, the other civilization. And we can do that easily. He has not reached us yet, so what we are gonna do is we will create 3 soldiers. That is what we're gonna do. And 1 soldier will get defense and attack. So right now he has defense and attack, and that means he can actually survive multiple hits. So I was complaining last time that I didn't understand why we are just getting basically defeated by 1 enemy, and that is the reason, because we can actually equip more hit points. So knowing that, we have some options. Now let's create another attacker and let's give him more defense. Now we have some sort of army set up, and that army will make the difference. Oh, I think we just, that explosion over there, that meant that we mined 1 resource to the end. Now that is an issue. How do we solve that? There's 26, 20, 30, and it's all running out. Oh, I don't know if we have enough resources on this map. So okay, we should be fast. We must deal with that. He will sooner or later build to us, and let's be offensive. Let's be on the offense and actually make sure that we defeat him before he can defeat us. Yeah, that is a good course of actions, I think. Now, yeah, we need the other block over there. We need more boxium. Now let's see. When we defeat him, oh, we got 100 boxiums. That is amazing. So that is how it works. So mining is actually, it's a waste of time. Actually, you don't even need that. And I just got an idea. I think I understand what the refinery is, because right now, in order to create boxium, what is happening? A miner runs around. He goes to the mine and he takes something from the mine and he goes back with it to the dungeon heart. But if we create the refinery, maybe he could refine it immediately there and we could mine much faster. So I would love to test that out. Now, yeah, that could speed everything up a lot, like really a lot. Okay, there are two things there. Now, we lost all our soldiers because for some reason they just die when you defeat an enemy. But we have now so much resources, and I'm gonna use these resources this time. I'm gonna be defensive. The best offense is a good defense, how the saying goes. And we will equip all our soldiers with amazing defense, and we will build an army. Now, it's not worth it to build an army that's too big, because if you do that, the only thing that's gonna happen is they will all die. Because when an enemy is defeated, all his blocks fall down and your soldiers that were around are all dead. So that is also not the way to go. And I don't think you can isolate your soldiers, or maybe you can. I think, I was thinking, is this game actually 3-dimensional? And I don't think it is. I think right now this whole game is 2-dimensional, so you can't actually build up. You can build one block up, but I don't think you can build 2 blocks up. Or maybe I'm completely stupid. Maybe you can. But I have not yet found a single place where that would have been possible. So what we're gonna do is, we will try something new out. First of all, this block we will equip with light. Here, light. Now, oh, what? Anyway, that was another enemy. And we should definitely build another soldier, I think. Give him more defense and give me a nice attack. Now, we will build a refinery, and we will build it right in front of the mine, like here. Come on, build, and now we will give it a refinery. Now, hopefully, miners will be able to immediately... Come on, miners. What are you doing, miner? Okay, the pathfinding mechanism is a bit weird. We can actually use a link mechanism to teleport, like this. So you see, we just teleported the miner, and now he's mining. Do you see that? Do you see that? We get a boxium each turn, I think, or each 2 turns. So that is high speed. That is how you do it. So we can speed up the mining radically with that. Now, with that in mind, let's delink all these boxes and mine that other one. We need much more boxes. But I think we reached a critical point. I think in a moment we will get a lot of boxium. Let's see how much. Oh, 100. Now we lost all our soldiers, but we get 100. Oh, that's useful. We just that spawned right in front of our face. That is amazing. So we get another boxium mine right there, and I think that is actually good location. We don't need another. Let's go with it. Let's create another refinery, because why the hell not, right? And I'm gonna build up to the left to get that one. And I would really love to have 1,000 boxiums. I think if I get 1,000 boxiums, I would be really happy. Let's test light, and now we are gonna move that over to the left, and slowly but surely. Okay, last episode I mentioned that I want to create some sort of plaza, and I'm gonna do that. So let's create a plaza so our soldiers can move around and attack the enemies with much more, I don't know, leeway. I'm a bit skeptical because I'm starting to think that the pathway mechanism is really terrible. You see the miners right now, they're just running in circles, and I don't like that. So maybe building a plaza is not the best thing to do. Maybe it is. It's really hard to tell with this game. I don't know how the pathfinding mechanism is implemented here, because it shouldn't be that difficult, because it's not... I mean, it's not a 3D game, you know? You can't walk in diagonal ways or something. It's always fixed. You can only go in 4 directions. So it's... Okay, now this interesting thing is, we have this refinery and we can just move it completely for free, just like that. I was not aware of that. That is really nice. Now, while we are safe, we should use the opportunity and create 4 amazing soldiers. We have 200 boxium blocks, and now let's create an army. I think if you have an army of 4 soldiers, that is enough to basically guarantee our survival for a very long time. Let's go with that. Attack, and you get defense and another attack. Okay, so we have an army right now, and that is great. Now I'm no longer afraid that we will just be destroyed with one hit. But you see, we are losing blocks because our civilization right now is running out of resources. Oh, I think we are supposed to expand. We are supposed to be expanding much faster. We are in trouble, I fear. It's really a shame that we can't, for some reason, steal the blocks from another entity. So this civilization, this an amazing bridge, I would like to take it over, but for some reason we can't. That is a shame. In games like Dungeon Keeper, you usually could take it over, and you could use your workers to make their blocks your blocks, basically, and that is obviously a good thing. Now, on the other side, they would be able, of course, to take our blocks for themselves, and that would be very, very bad. So they could overwhelm us if they are careless. Now, we reached a point, I think, we reached an equilibrium, or not even an equilibrium, we are just a regional superpower, you know, we are a hegemony. We are basically very strong right now, and everybody is fearing us. And I think that's the end of the game. I think after that point, there's not really any challenge. At least not right now. He says while I'm being attacked simultaneously, you know. I mean, yeah, we are being attacked simultaneously, and I think it's only a matter of time when 3 entities are attacking us. So yeah, maybe I'm being too cocky here, but I'm really confident. In fact, to be even more confident, I should split up. So these 2 soldiers, they will now be trapped here. So there's no way for them to go back. And we can create a new army. A new army that will be our reserves, basically. A reserve army. Maybe we could trap them somewhere. And then we could activate them when we need them. So there are actually some interesting strategies that are possible here. Yeah, I get it now. So we could create a reserve. So if something happens, we could always activate them. Let's do exactly that. We will link that and here and wow. Exactly for that reason. Exactly for that reason, you should have some sort of reserve army, because the enemy can just spawn immediately in your garden, and you don't want that. I'm wondering, can you actually provide somebody with 2 attacks? I don't know if you can. But anyway, before we do any more nonsense, we should deal with him immediately, right? Immediately, please. Please. Wow, we are getting attacked from all directions. Did I say the game become easy? Yeah, it did become a bit easy, but it is punishing me right now for my arrogance. So let's create our reserve. It will be here. So in order to do that, I'm gonna build here, an area that can't be accessed. And then I link this block here and turn this block now into a soldier. And now he's trapped here. So if something happens, I just destroy this block and free him, and he will save us. That is amazing. And now we just got 100 blocks for, of course, because we defeated another enemy. And let's defeat that enemy. And while we're at it, let's defeat every single entity. How can we do that? So these 2 soldiers will die for the benefit of our glorious empire, basically. And honestly, I think we reached the point where we can completely ignore the green box your minds. We are above that. Yeah, and I think that's a bit of a weakness of the game, because, well, what we have now. I'm not sure. And speaking of weaknesses, what are you doing? They are just standing there, and is it maybe too dark for them? So we could provide a bit of light. Maybe that will help. I don't think that helps, honestly. More light maybe? Because I don't understand, why are they standing there? They're just standing like idiots. I don't like that. We have 200 boxium blocks. That is a lot of blocks. Maybe they need help. What's going on? I don't get it. So I could create another soldier just like that. And maybe he will do something amazing, who knows. Yeah, he is actually doing something. So let's create an army that will march forward and defeat the enemy. Can we actually create a soldier that shines light? Oh, we actually can. That is so funny. Oh wow, okay, big trouble, big trouble. We are getting attacked. That means we need immediately soldiers. Come on, sometimes this game. Defense and attack. Now we need to create as much soldiers as possible in a very, very short time. And because they are about to overwhelm us. Because, I mean, the AI can just create, you know, the AI has no problems with pressing buttons. The AI can just send a command. Okay, we will survive that, because if we fail that, I honestly don't know how to do it better. And did the soldier just move diagonally? So they can move diagonally, wow. I remember, soldiers can move through blocks, that's so stupid. Okay, then this block is worthless, isn't it? Oh, I was completely... So we can't build a reserve army. That's such a shame, really. I thought for a moment we could. So can the enemy move through our obstacles? That's a question. Maybe he actually can. What's going on? Why is nobody doing anything? I don't get it. What is going on? Let's shed light on the situation. So these soldiers... Speaking of which, can the left civilization actually attack the right civilization? That would be amazing if they would fight each other. Okay, we lost so many soldiers in that suicide attack. That is bad. Let's replenish our army, and I'm not sure what to do now, honestly, because we are dying a heat death. You know, we used up all energy that was available to us. And now we are just sitting there, and I don't know. It somehow just. I don't want to say purgatory. It sounds so bad, but you know, what do we do now? I mean, look at that. There's nothing to do. There's literally nothing to do. So I think that's it. I think that is the early access. That is as far as it gets. The game is very promising, honestly. It's really enjoyable, but it needs, I think, a better key mapping, and that would make it much more amazing. The mech support is not really there. It doesn't really run on mechs. I tried, but it's barely working. Maybe if you have a very new machine, I don't know. But besides that, the price is amazing. It costs basically nothing. It's early access. And I think there's much more to come, maybe different types of armies, or actually, before I end this, I need to test something. I need to test if you can actually build up, because I'm really curious about this. So let's say I want to build up here. Would that even work? Can I link again? Oh, I actually can, so I can build up. Oh, now the question is, why can I build up if my minions, my things, they can't actually move up themselves. So there are no ladders in this game, I think. So I think there's mechanic here that is not yet implemented. So you see, I can build this tower, but this tower has no function whatsoever. I mean, I could build a nice house around my heart, you know, I could build something around here and make myself basically invincible. Can I actually do that? So if I... now the build is stupid. How can I protect myself? So let's say I build a tower. Come on game, please. I think it froze. No, okay. So if I build a tower here, I could protect myself, and they couldn't enter like that. Come on. And now this is no longer necessary. We can move that. I would so love to have a drag and drop here. Okay. So now we have basically. Yeah, now they can't move in anymore. We have built a protection around us, and we can build it even larger. But I'm not happy about these soldiers here, about these strange individuals. They're just standing there and they're doing nothing. That is not good. I mean, they are scaring these other soldiers away, but somehow, I don't get it. What are they doing there? Okay, that is not Boxium, I wanted to say. That is... yeah, what was the name of the game again? Block Nation, yeah, right. So that is Block Nation. That is something. That's quite something. And yeah, I'm really missing a way to rotate. I would love to rotate this, but I don't think you can. You see here on the right, you see the right mouse button. I'm pressing it, nothing happens. The arrow keys are also not working. You can only press A, W, S, D. And yeah, that is the game. So right now, I don't think there's any more to come. We won. I think we won, because you see, nothing happens anymore. We have a lot of Boxium blocks. They're not running out, you know? What would be amazing if the dungeon heart would actually consume Boxium blocks, because then you would have basically a reason to move. Wow. Now things are getting interesting. So something spawned. We should deal with that, you know, why not? We should definitely deal with that. That is free real estate right there. And we will, come on, give me the free real estate. We will take that. I want that. We can end maybe with 300 Boxium blocks. That would be a nice end to this episode, wouldn't it? Come on. Yeah, now, soldiers, I beg you. Move, please. Please move. They're not moving. Oh, okay. So I think the soldiers are irretrievably lost. That is ridiculous. Please. They're not moving. Okay, please, I want to end this on a nice note. Give me the Boxium blocks. Just soldiers, just an attack. Don't even create defense points. Just attacks. And are they moving in? Are they moving in? I think they are. I think they're... what are they doing? Oh, they're so stupid. That's an issue. The AI is sometimes... I don't even know how to describe this. You see, they are not able to find a passageway despite it clearly being there. But on the good side, the enemy is also stupid. So you see, the enemy could have attacked us the whole time, but it doesn't, because it doesn't realize that it can. The pathfinding is not working. And it's so funny that it's actually in our favor, because we would be in serious trouble if the AI could find the pathway to us, but it can't. So, okay, maybe we can end this. Yeah, what's happening now? They have created, the AI has created another soldier. I don't like that. Please, I want to... What's going on? Can we take that? Can we please end you? Can we end his misery? Oh, something died. That... oops, was that me? Anyway, that is very... My soldiers are very stupid. Please just put him out of his misery. Yes, that is a good way to put somebody out on this misery. And now all soldiers are active. Now all soldiers have been triggered. And look at that. They have demolished that thing. That is how it looks like when somebody gets destroyed. Okay, 300 Boxium blocks. That is an amazing result. And our soldiers are advancing. Oh, actually they're not. So I don't know what happens. Okay, I get it. The pathway is not even implemented. You see, they are trying to go diagonally to the left dungeon heart, but they can't, because to go left they must go right for a moment. So the pathway mechanism is broken, but the enemy, he can also, that one, he can't see us because he's trying to go down, but he's too stupid to go around. Well, anyway, we have actually another mine, but the workers, of course, can't access it because they're too stupid. See, they're just jumping around. But anyway, guys, that's it for today. That's it. I think I will end this let's play or something, let's show, whatever. I will end it here. If there's an update, I might revisit it. Yeah, so is it worth the money? I think it definitely is. I really enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed this episode, please press the like button, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time.